Good afternoon, guys. We're off to Asakusa today. I'm going to check out a bit of traditional Tokyo today. So, since I did a lot of modern Tokyo yesterday, so I'm a bit excited.
I was quite excited about going to see Asakusa. The rain had eased slightly for a few hours that day, and I hopped back on the subway to Asakusa. It takes approximately about 20 minutes with a train change from my hostel to get to Asakusa.
Hey! So I'm now in Asakusa. For me, coming to Japan was actually a reason. This was one of the reasons why, because of the I really love the old traditional Japanese culture. I do like the new Japanese culture.
But when I arrived, I was really actually mixed feelings about being here. I knew I'd been sucked into a major tourist trap. In the main street markets behind Kamine Limon, this is when you'll know you'll be sucked into that major tourist trap. Yeah, it looks all cute with its street food shops and the old ladies selling their wares and stuff like that, and some of the really interesting stuff that was actually being sold. But majority of the stores were actually just selling junky souvenirs, junk food, junky snacks, and even knockoff designer clothes and bags. Filming and taking photos in the stores even gets you a really angry response from the vendors. While I was actually filming this video, I got abused several times by the vendors for filming. I was nowhere near their stores, but I still got yelled at. They don't like you filming and taking photos because they want to suck you in to offload your money. It was hot, it was crowded, it was noisy, and with people yelling at you, and also it became hustling for position at one stage. Really, it was time for me to get out of there. I certainly was not going to offload my money that easily. I wanted to experience the old Japan that I love very much and get away from all of these crowds. So really, I literally got lost. I found some amazing laneways, some great streets painted in orange, and even people walking around in their kimono. I even found Komagato Hall, which is a very small Buddhist temple. It is a very short walk from the crowds at Senchoji Temple. And the best thing was there was nobody at this temple that I found. Getting lost was the best thing I did in Asakusa. I was a very short distance away from the Skytree Tower, which dominates the skyline at Asakusa. Once you get away from the tourist traps, you can find some really cool hidden gems. I was also very sad as a budget traveller that I did not stay out here, as some of the accommodation places were really inexpensive. They were a lot cheaper than the place that I stayed at, and also was a lot more nicer than the place I stayed at as well in Shinjuku. Asakusa, like most of the other tourist traps, cater for Western cultures as well. There is a lot of well-known fast food joints around, like McDonald's, Burger King, KFC, Baskin and Robbins. But I didn't come to Japan to be catered for. I came to Japan to experience the Japanese culture and their food. When I did go around and find some Japanese restaurants, again, it was another tourist trap and another way to offload more of your money. It was nearly 700 yen for a bottle of beer, And the thing was, I was really shocked about that. A few blocks down the road, there was a Family Mart, and for the same bottle of beer, you could get that for the quarter of that price. I ended up using that Family Mart for my lunch, and I found myself a full meal, and I got change out of 1,000 yen. So if you really want to go see the real Asakusa, I suggest getting lost. Literally.